Well, did you know that May is Lupus Awareness Month, and this inflammation of a person's tissues can be debilitating for so many? That's why today we are talking to an expert, a doctor who not only has lupus but has overcome it. And joining us this morning to talk about her own journey with lupus is longtime friend to the show, Dr. Britt Goldner. And I did full disclosure to her to remind her it was 6 years ago this month that you first came on to CW39, and it's been 6 years of just joy to talk to you. Can you believe that? 6 years.
And yet we haven't aged a day.
I know.
And we are, yeah. And I appreciate you wearing purple for lupus awareness, but
My
6
pleasure.
years, I can't even believe it.
I know, right? But it's 6 years of changing people's lives, and let's do it today for those people who don't understand what lupus is. And you have an incredible story to tell because you had lupus. So tell us about your journey, just briefly, and where you are today and how you're continuing to help people. What is lupus, first of all?
So lupus is an autoimmune disease, which means your defense system that's supposed to take care of you, is supposed to go after, you know, viruses and bacteria, help you with diseases, instead turns its forces inward. It's like friendly fire.
Okay.
And so instead of it attacking other things, it starts attacking your own organs. Now there's other autoimmune diseases. Rheumatoid arthritis, it's the joints. Multiple sclerosis, it's the nervous system. Lupus can go anywhere. So it can affect your heart, your lungs, your kidneys, it can cause joint pain, it can cause headaches, it can cause fevers, and it just really hurts people's quality of life and what should be the prime of their lives, creates enormous disability. And I just read that it costs so many billions to treat, it costs more than the entire budget for Homeland Security.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So what did you do to improve your health and basically almost overcome it for you?
Well, I actually did overcome it. I'm going to have to come back in October because it will be 20 years lupus free.
Yes,
in
20 years
October.
lupus free.
20 years. So for 12 years of my life, from 16 on, I had joint pain. I had kidney failure. They gave me 6 months to live when I was diagnosed because my kidneys were failing so rapidly.
Wow.
They had to use experimental treatments on me to keep me alive. Nobody wants that.
Yeah.
But chemotherapy, hormone suppression, I was on high-dose steroids just to get through high school.
My goodness.
And then it progressed. Then I started having blood clots and mini strokes in medical school, and I had to inject myself with blood thinners. So initially it was about just staying alive with lupus, which is what, you know, that's what I was taught in medical school, is that you can manage it and you can stay alive. And so I took medicine for pain, I took medicine for blood thinners, and then I went after my life and my dreams. But 20 years ago, I learned about how nutrition impacts cellular repair and disease and immune function. I changed my diet.
Yes.
And within 3 months, my symptoms were gone, my labs were negative, and in October, it will be 20 years that I've never had a relapse, and I've done all the things I said I couldn't do. I had children. I'm pain-free at 48.
That's
when
fantastic.
at 18, I was doubled over in pain with arthritis.
Right, so you found medicine, but the natural medicine and the food that you eat. And you have some with us.
Yes, I did.
She brought me some goodies. Now, full disclosure, 6 years, the very first time she was on television with us, she made me eat kale. Well, she didn't make me. I made myself eat kale. So I want to talk about what we're going to eat right now. I wanted to eat it.
I made a green smoothie, and you just went after the kale raw.
I did. I didn't even go for the smoothie.
If all my patients love kale like you, this would be easy.
Yeah.
But what happens is, for a lot of folks, the idea of eating the foods that actually heal you. Cruciferous vegetables, raw, oh my gosh.
That's it.
Go ahead, try
right here.
So cruciferous vegetables, omega-3 fatty acids, all this stuff that it doesn't sound appetizing.
I know. Oh,
and so
yeah, for me it does.
The smoothies, those are easy. Okay, now that is from my new book, Goodbye Lupus, Hello Delicious. This is a good, yeah. So that's asparagus pesto.
You just talk, I'm gonna eat.
And what's really cool about this, right? So you're eating the asparagus uncooked, raw, right? With tomatoes and avocado. Now, you know what the pesto is made of that you would never guess?
Okay, I don't, what is it?
Broccoli.
Oh, I love broccoli.
But most people tell me I could never eat broccoli raw. Well, when you blend it up with the basil and all the spices, it makes this pesto sauce that you're just eating broccoli and you don't even know it. So for the folks who want to do that, we have a lot of recipes in here that actually hide the cruciferous vegetables. And broccoli is not only anti-inflammatory, it's anti-cancer, it's antiviral.
Look at this.
Yeah, you just go for it. Yeah.
Okay,
so that's one of my favorites. And the cool thing about this book is not only the recipes from my kitchen, but from people who have healed in my program. So that was submitted by someone named Trina, who healed her autoimmune disease in 6 weeks with me. She was so much pain with her knees, with arthritis. 6 weeks later, no pain. Now she's out like snowboarding.
Snowboarding. I was about to say, and also what I love is the complaint people are going to have is, well, it's too expensive to get the vegetables. I'm like, it's more expensive to spend money on medicine than it is to go get vegetables that are going to heal your body.
It's not only the cost of the doctors and the medicines, but the loss of money from not being able to work. And then beyond that, it's the loss of quality of life. Like, I don't consider myself someone who just gets rid of symptoms. It's about getting your life back.
Speaking of symptoms, we only have about 30 seconds. Quickly, just tell us about the symptoms and where they can get more information about your
Okay, well,
book.
you have to try this chia pudding here, because this is made of fresh raw chocolate.
Okay. And what are the symptoms for people who may realize they have lupus or don't?
Well, it's often misdiagnosed because the symptoms can be very variable. So sometimes it's a fever that just won't go away and you don't know why.
That's good.
It can be headaches. It can be, these are general things. Arthritis. Sometimes people will feel short of breath. You're going back to that asparagus.
I have to.
Your shortness of breath and chest pain. And sometimes it can be silent things. Often it's caught on labs when someone's in kidney failure. But head to toe, you could have poor circulation in your joints. It's one of those things where you can feel you're sick, you know something's wrong, and you need to go see your doctor and find out what's going on.
Well, you need to follow her. Go to her website, goodbyelupus.com, to get all this information, more on her book, get these recipes. It will change your life. It's changed her. It's changed all of us. And I want to thank you again. 6 years and counting with us. 20 years in October, lupus-free right here. That's an example of what healthy living and healthy eating is all about. You're incredible.
Thank you.
And I'm taking this with me. I'm taking the plate. I'm sorry.
Hey, your genetics is like the menu of what you can get, but it's your lifestyle that places the order. And if you want to, you can send that order back and order up something better.
Oh
and
my
get yourself
gosh.
healthy again.
The terms, it's like your life is your order. I love that.
Yes.
Well, we're in order too. I'm going to eat. We'll see you in just 3 minutes.